guys. Yeah, it's an open form to post our new ideas. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Mm. All right, I guess many people don't know, and there's like a mix of everything. Okay, so I think we should start, right? Hank, tell me when my screen is visible. Okay, wait a second. By the way, most of you are, I think, most of you are on laptop, so I would recommend all of you to be split your screen in one part you see the meeting going on where you see what I'm doing, and in the other part you do in practical. Then that would be more helpful. Otherwise, it won't be that much helpful if you don't do it at the same time. Which college are you, bro? I'm from Gautam Buddha University, Noida. All right, let's start. Let me see on my screen.
Hmm?
Yeah, is my screen visible? Is my entire screen visible or some part is blocking? Tell me, Mayank. Hello. Yeah,
Yes, Sabse,
so
continue visible.
yeah, so everything is visible, right? Like fully. Okay, let me continue. So, first of all, the question is, why do we need GitHub? Git. The thing is, when we make our projects, when we code, sometimes what happens that when we've made a change and then we save it and then we close the editor, but then we realize, wait, we didn't actually need this. And when we go back to, change it, we can't, and we lose our work. And sometimes we want to collaborate with our friends and make a project and do it on the same code, but that's also a problem. And another thing is a folder. We make too many folder thinking, okay, this is a project. No, no, I don't want this. I will make another project final, as you can see here. So these are the problems we face, and that's why we need Git. So first of all, what is Git? So Git is a version control system. It helps tracking file changes, maintain history, branch, and merge code. And it runs locally on our computer. So understand this, Git. Suppose we made a change in our code, and we need to keep a track that at what point, what changes we made, so that we can go back to it and see, okay, this is what we did and why we did this. And the reason Git is we use Git, first of all, it's pretty popular and it is free and open source. Anybody can use it, and it is widely scalable. It runs almost every big company uses Git. Then comes GitHub. Well, many people confuses this part. They think Git and GitHub is same. Actually, they are not. GitHub is a version control system. It's like a command, and GitHub is a website, or you can say platform, that store our Git repositories. So, what is Git repositories? You can understand Git repositories as they are like folders that we put online, and it helps in sharing code, collaborating with others, and backing up repositories. Here you can see this is the site link github.com, and GitHub is built on Git. First of all, it is Git dependent. It is built around Git repositories. If I had to give you a simple analogy, it would be like Git is like a engine, and GitHub is like a car. So if you can understand. So now let's start. Let's start creating our GitHub account. So I'm gonna do this. First of all, open your tab, and here for now I will be using Cognito. So go to this website, GitHub. Here you can see, click on this, and here you will have to create your account. If you're new to it, to go sign up, and you can either continue with Google or type this one out. So if I had to do one thing, I would Okay, let's try. Let me create one. For now, let's go with this. And password, we can make whatever. And you can put your username and then create account. All right. So you can do that part, I think, creating an account. Let's come to exactly what will happen when you create the account. Wait a second. Yeah, so when you create the account, you will see something like this. This is the dashboard part where you're seeing. What you have to do first is come to here, come here. Here you will see a plus icon, create new, and then here you see a new repository. And here we'll be creating a new repository. Now let's name this repository. We are gonna name this repository Campus Unite. All right. And you can put a description, whatever you want here about Campus Unite. Campus Unite is a community, and whatever you like, doesn't matter. Now here you see four things. First of all, you see choose visibility. So here, there are two types of things: public or private. If it's public, anyone on the internet with the link can see this, see your repository. And if it's private, only you and who you choose to see can see this repository. Otherwise, no one. Then there is add readme. Usually we on this button because we need add readme. Why we need add readme? Add readme is like a markdown file. So what we want that when a user or a person comes to see our repository, in instead of seeing the entire code, he see this first part, readme, where he can know a brief about what our project is, how we have done things, and whatever we want them to know about our project. Then there is add git ignore and add license. You can ignore this part for now and just enter create repository. And here, as you can see, we have our first repository. And now, okay, this is the part we have done in GitHub. Now let's do Git. So for Git, we have to come here and open a new tab and type Git SR, Git SCM. All right, type this, enter. And here you will see this first website. Click on this. We'll install a Git Bash here. And when you scroll, you see install for Windows. Click on this part. And yeah, here as you can see, Windows. If you're a Mac, you can come here, Mac OS, or if you're on Linux, you can click on this part and see. So as I'm on Windows, I will be installing it from here. I will be installing this, click here to download. And as you can see, it starts downloading. So let's wait a bit for it to download. Till let me see your guys' question. PPT provided in group, please. Okay, I will provide the PPT. Don't worry. It is visible. Thank you, guys. Okay. And yeah, it's installed. So if I open it, wait a second. Here you will see general public license. You don't need to actually read all this. Just click install and it will start installing on your computer. I actually had already installed Git, so as you can see, it removed the previous Git from my computer. Let's see. Till then, if you guys have any questions till now, you can ask in the chat. I'm seeing that. Your college, bro, I already said it. It's Gautam Buddha University, GBU. All right. So it's almost done. Can you tell me a little more about GitHub? Okay. So GitHub is a website. It's a platform where we push our local code into cloud. So you can, there you can host your own website, uh, do collaborative work with your friends, you know. So uh, you can do multiple works in the same code and post it together. You will know more about it as we progress. Don't worry. Okay, here you can see finish setup. Wait a second. I actually already had this installed, so that's why there was this one part that didn't came. Wait a second. Okay. So here you can see I have Git Bash downloaded here. I'm gonna click on this, and okay, let's come to this part first. Can all of you tell me, do you all have Visual Studio Code downloaded in your system or not? Can you just type in the chat? Okay, no, no, no. Okay. All right, many of you don't have Visual Studio Code downloaded. Okay. So, all right, I will tell you guys how to do it. Don't worry. Wait. First of all, here, as you can see, wait a second, wait a second. Yeah. So type VS Code. Here you will see this. Visual, open it, and you see download for Windows. Click here, and as you can see, as soon as you do that, it already started downloading. VS Code user setup. It usually pretty fast, but I think the network is a bit laggy today. No, I'm not in my final year, Sachin. Just wait, guys, till it downloads. Okay, it downloaded, as you can see. So I open this, and here you will see their license and agreement. Again, no need to read all that. Just I accept the agreement. Next, additional icon. If you want a desktop icon, of course you can do this. I don't want it for now, so no. Make sure these are ticked, and yeah, that's it. I do next and install. So it's installing, preparing to install. So yeah, while it's getting installed, let's come back here. So for now, we have created a new account. We have created a new repository, as you can already see. We have a new repository, Campus Unite, and we have to make our first commit. Wait for it. We have to make our first commit there. Also, installing it locally in this, we are now installed Visual Studio Code and Git Bash, both of these. Okay, so did it get installed? It's still get installing. All right. For now, let's let it install and let's come to Git Bash actually. So we can start doing things. So when you open Git Bash, it should look like this. Okay. It will look like this. And first of all, what we have to do? This is called Git configuration. We have to configure our Git Bash so that changes, when we make changes and we push them, then that change will be shown in that in our particular profile that we have made in GitHub. Otherwise, it won't show, right? So first of all, in Git Bash, we open. Okay, let me explain configuration. There are actually three types of configuration. One is system, one is global, and one is local. For system, it is, you can understand, in your computer there are multiple users. There can be multiple user actually, right? So for all those users, if we want the same setting, then we use git config system user dot name. But for now, we only want from for one user, that is us. So we are using global. And when we want for a particular repo, for a particular folder, then we use local there. So let's start doing this. Git configure. First of all, we write git. Can everyone see this? Is it like, should I enlarge the screen? Can you tell me in the chat? Can you like see this git bash screen fully, or should I enlarge it? Okay, I should enlarge it. Yeah. Now is it visible, guys?
How should I open this page?
Hello. Did someone say something? Wait a second.
Yeah, I do not know how to open this page because it shows an introductory page after this.
Introductory page after this.
Like after downloading the software, it showed a blue color
Okay.
introductory page, right? After that.
Mm, wait a second. I'm not sure about that part. Maybe you haven't downloaded it previously. That's why I've downloaded it. That's why it didn't show me.
Okay.
Uh, wait a second. Just can you wait a second?
Yeah.
Uh, Wait. To the downloading part, right? About that. Okay. Wait. How should I say it? Man, can she share screen? Can she share screen? Or should we allow her to send a message in the WhatsApp so I can see what she's talking about and we can resolve that? Man,
Yes,
can she show screen, or should we tell her? Can we enable chat, group chat, WhatsApp, so she can send the screenshot
okay,
and we can figure it
okay,
out?
okay.
Okay, do that for. Who was saying this? Can you I can you again say that? What's your name?
My name is Deeksha.
Deeksha. Okay,
Yeah.
Deeksha.
I have enabled the group chat.
Okay, he has enabled the group chat. Can you send it there?
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So while she's sending, let's continue for now. Okay, he has enabled. Deeksha, can you send it?
Yes, I'm sending it.
All right. Yeah, so you downloaded this part. It shows this page after downloading the software. You click here to download, then it should open, right? You see that, go to your downloads, go to your
Okay.
downloads, go to downloads, and you will see the new downloaded Git setup, and then click on that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there would be some things. Just check it out and continue, and then you will install the Git Bash, and then you will see the exact same page that I am seeing here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, someone else said this as well. What to do with this one? Bro, what is this? Git UI.
I think it is something different.
Yeah, this is something different, but I don't know what you are doing, trying to do. But okay, Pooja send this. See, Pooja, you can cancel that, quit that, because that's something different. Okay, after downloading, it is showing that. Is it the same with all of you? Can you check the group chat and tell me, is it the same for all of you? Yeah, for this type of channel, it's not showing. All right. So, what I think you guys are confusing something. After that, when you download, you have to go to your downloads and then click on the new downloaded icon that would be showing. I think GitHub setup, I think Git dash setup. So click on that. Okay, someone said anything. No, no, close that. Close that. That's opening on your window. That's just information on what Git is. Right, let me see this part too, if it helps. You guys see, this is the thing you had to have to click on in the down in your downloads part, and then you can install it. In the chat, can you tell me, is everyone facing the same thing or not? So we can continue. Okay, Sanjana got it. Everyone, okay. Okay, so you guys can see, Vimal and Prasad, who are saying no. First of all, when you download, here you have downloaded. Wait, here you downloaded. You see this screen. Minimize this and then go to your downloads file. Here you will see this Git 2.55.02. Click on this, and then you will see the same page that we saw for Visual Code. Just check everything and click next, next, install, and then everything will be fine. And you will see the same screen as I am seeing here. Yeah, it is. Someone said it is showing after downloading. Yeah, that's because they are advertising. You can just close that tab. It's got nothing to do with us. Okay, I think most of people, a few people have got it. If still somebody, okay, yeah, I share the download link. Okay, okay, most of the people have got this, and don't worry. At last, I will. If it's a problem for most of you guys, then I will explain it again. Don't worry. So let's continue our session for now. Okay, so yeah, our Visual Studio Code is downloaded fully, finish. Let's click finish and come to this part. Yeah, so here you can see Git configuration. We were configuring our Git. So for git config, we are going to write git config minus minus global, because we are doing this for this particular user PC, and global, then space user. Wait a second. Let me make this big. Global user dot name. And now here you can put your name. All right. So I'm gonna be putting my name. I'm not gonna be putting. Let's just write Campus Unite for now. Here you can write any name, doesn't matter. And then we wanna hit enter. And now this is the important part where you guys should not mess up. Okay. So git config minus minus global user dot email. And now here, see, you have to write the exact email that you have uh, logged in using in your GitHub. So when you make changes in using changes in Git, it will be shown in GitHub. Okay. Otherwise, it won't show. Then it will be a problem, right? So you have to write your exact email here. So here, the email I have used, I'm gonna be writing that. Wait a second. Ma'am, can you send me the email again that you sent previously? The email for this GitHub that you had said. Okay, okay. Someone said after downloading it shows certain conditions. The last condition need to select Git Bash. Yeah, those conditions just check out all of them. Honestly, you have to do that so that you can use Git Bash. And if you still, Mayank said, if you have any problem, you can connect after the session. Don't worry. And yeah, so we were here. Wait a second.
I have sent you Abhishek.
All right, I'm checking this. Yeah. So write the exact email here. As you can see, I'm writing the exact email that I have used to create this particular GitHub account. Nine seven seven. I have used this email because I use this to create my this account, Mayank Prabhat 24 uh, minus sudo. You will be using your personal email that you have used to create your own GitHub. All right. And then we'll hit enter. Now, if you see here, if I want to check now if like is it properly configured or not. So I will be typing git config minus minus global user dot name. Here you can see it showed git config minus minus global user dot name. It showed the name we have just given us on here. That is Campus Unite. And if now I ask it for the email and here you can see the same email that we just typed out. So it's properly configured. Uh, you guys get this part? But yeah, again explain. Okay, don't worry, Hers. I will try to explain it again at the end. Let's continue because we are also a bit late. That's why. All right, everyone got this. Okay, so okay, now let's get to the next part. You can just close this now. Don't worry. You can close this part. And now we have successfully configured Git. So here are some questions. Git runs locally on your computer while GitHub stores repository online. True or false? What do you guys think? Let's let's have some Q&A type. Okay, okay. Yeah, I can see. I can see. Most of you are saying true. That's correct. That's pretty correct. So our next question is, which of these is Git primarily used for? Hosting websites, version control, sending email, or compiling code? Again, you guys are pretty right. All right. So I think all of you get this part actually, right? What I was talking about, what Git is and what Git is primarily used for. So yeah, pretty good. Manish Mardi, you are a bit wrong. The first answer is true, yeah, but the second one is actually version control. Git is primarily used for version control. For hosting websites, we use GitHub. All right. So again, I'm telling the answer first. For the first one is true, and for the second one, it's the version control. And let's get to the next part. So as you can see here, this is the core workflow. What happens? So here, as you can see, write. We write the code and then we stage it. Then we do commit, then push. Let me explain. Writing the code, of course, I think everyone can understand. We all write code. Then we stage a code. We uh, add the code so that it is like properly staged, that it can be committed into the GitHub so that we can commit it. Okay, I think I will explain it later, then it will be pretty fine if that part, so you can understand it better. Okay, wait. So, there, let's talk about repository. I think I already told you guys that repository is like a folder. Okay, maybe this word seems pretty confusing, but repository is a folder. Understand it like that. And then we have a two ways to start repository. One is we have a repo online available. We clone it and we do use it in our system. Second is we have a local code first. We have already written our code in VS Code and we want it to be on GitHub. Then there is this path. And let's see this. Mostly we are going to be using path B. Sometimes we use path A and it's honestly rarely used. We use this. So, okay, let's get to this. First, we are going to be doing this thing. We come here, we create a folder. You can create whatever folder you like. The Campus Unite. We want to name this folder Campus Unite. Okay, do this, open this, and to you can see we have already installed Visual Code. So, well, there are ways to open this, but the way I prefer is just click on the folder, come here, click on this part and type CMD, click, and then code space dot. And this will open the VS Code for that particular folder. Do you guys get this part? What I just did? You can type yes or no. Hello. Okay, no. Okay. Okay. Let me explain it again then. Okay. So, you all know what VS Code is, at least. You know what VS Code is? VS Code is used for editing our code and running it. Okay. All right. So, see, generally, what we do is when we install VS Code, we do this, like we search VS Code and then it opens. And then here we have to, if here it's showing campus unit because that's what I did recently. But generally, what we have to do is click on file, then open folder, and then select any particular folder you want, that is campus unit, and then select folder. So it opens that particular folder. Okay. But this is like we are coders, right? We tend to do this sort way. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna open that particular folder, double click on it, then come to this part where you see downloads, Campus Unite. Click here, and here you will see this C user, whatever your username is, download and Campus Unite. Just backspace, write CMD. What this is gonna do is this is gonna open command prompt for this particular directory. Okay, so we enter CMD. Here you can see for Campus Unite, this is the CMD is open. Okay, so here to open Visual Studio Code, we write COD code space dot, and now it automatically recognizes that folder and opens it for in VS Code for us. Do you guys now get this? Type type your answers in the comment. Okay, seeing some positive responses. All right. So, okay, uh, let's get this part and let's create our first HTML file, Salvi. So we are gonna name this file. You can when install VS Code, you can see here our folder name Campus Unite. Here you can see there is this icon. If you hover on it, you will see new file. Next to it, you will see a new folder. Next to is Refresh Explorer and Collapse folder. Mostly people use only these two. So let's create a new file, and we are gonna name this index.html. Yeah. Well, one question for all of you. How many of you are aware of front end a bit like HTML, CSS, JS? Are you guys aware of this or worked with on this? Okay, so mostly are saying no, and some are saying little bit. Okay, so forget CSS and JS. Just tell me, you guys know HTML? Someone is saying C++. Cool, dude. Okay, many people don't know HTML. Okay. So, well, though this is not a front-end session, but just saying one thing. HTML is used to make the structure of the website. Okay. Okay, I will discuss about front-end in the next session when we take. For now, just understand this. So in index.html, we write hi. Okay. So if you see, I have written. Well, let me do this. Yeah. Don't worry about this. Don't get scared of saying this. Okay. I just understand what I'm doing. See, I made a file, right? Wrote some code. Okay. And now I control S saved it. And now if I need to run this, okay. If I am gonna wait a second. All right. So as you can see, I created index.html and write the code. Don't worry about the code part. If you want to write the same code, just uh, shift or click on one, and then this template will open. Just click on it, and you will get the same thing. Okay, don't worry about that. Control S, and now when I open this in our browser, you can see I have written hi. It's the same thing I writ here. Hi, right? Do you guys understand? Chat, can you tell if you have understood this one part or not? Okay, seeing some positive responses. No. Okay. Okay, some people still haven't understood this. So, okay, let's, let's start again. So, first of all, here you can see, let me do this again. Okay, just forget about all this. Just we created. Uh, Tell me, you have understood at least up to this part now where I created the index.html. You understand this? Yes, yes. I see you have understand this. So just we are going to just write hi for now, and when we save this hi, we have written only hi, and we are going to save Control S, save this, and then when we run it again, you can see here written hi. Okay. It might seem confusing if you don't know HTML for now, but don't worry. Just understand what I'm trying to do. We wrote a code, we saw it on our browser. Okay. Sritika and Vimal, you were saying no. So do you get this part? Okay. Where to run it? Bro, in the browser, in the Chrome browser or whatever browser you're using, just come to the folder and click on the that particular file, and it will open on the browser. Okay. So okay, let's continue. Yeah. So but we use Notepad also. Why specifically VS Code? Yeah, you're right. We use Notepad, but the reason we use VS Code, it's because VS Code is provides wait, VS Code runs all kind of languages. Okay, whether it's Java, C, C++, Python, HTML, CSS, JS, it runs all kind of languages. That's why we use VS Code. And yeah, after this meeting, we will receive certificates. Yeah, after this meeting, you will receive certificates. Don't worry about that. It will be sent to your emails. Okay, so now we have to link our this particular folder, the Campus Unite, with our GitHub repository that we have created here. You can see Campus Unite, this repository. Yeah, by the way, let me give you an overview of all this. So wait a second. Yeah, so here you can see there is the readme.md file that we started, that we, if you remember, we on one button that said readme.md. So it's showing here. Here you can search for, if you have made many files, then you can search for that here. Also, there is this one particular thing. If you come here pages, we can live our uh, our website through this for free of cost. So we will come to that at the last. Okay. So let's continue where we were. Yeah, wait a second. Come to your VS Code and then click on, we have to open our terminal. Okay. So for opening our terminal, we have to click Control plus tilde. If you see this trust and trust the author, you have to click that. So can you guys open this? The terminal, did you guys open? Sorry if I don't pronounce his name. I have already explained the purpose of Visual Code. It's for coding and coding our, sorry, it's to code. It's to code. If I have to explain it in a very simple way. When will this meeting end? Well, I will try to end it as, let's see. Can you guys open the terminal? Tell me this. Did you guys open the terminal? Okay. Okay, Vimal is saying no. See, if you, again, I'm telling this. If you want to open the terminal, just click plus, Control plus tilde. If you don't know tilde, it's basically the button below escape button in your keyboard. If you tap that, then it will open the terminal. Okay. Is it open now? Chat. Okay. So here first we have to do initialize. We have to git init. If you see here, in the path we are doing git init. Write this command to initialize a new Git repo. Okay, we are telling Git that is gonna be our new repository. So we write git rep. Sorry, git init. All right. Here you can see initialized empty Git repository in the file path name. You can see here. So it's now Git. It's now Git initialized. Then we come back here. You see Git add dot space dot. So the thing is, okay, there's some chat. And CMD is used for Linux. Is used to HTML. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So yeah, there is git add. All right. Git add space dot. For here you can see we have created only one file, right? Index.html, and we have done only one change. For example, let's suppose next day you are working at a very big company. There are multiple files that has been changed, and you have to stage them. So you use git add space dot. What it does is it sta stages all the wait. Sort of, can you remove that? What you just did? Man, can you see this? Can you see into this? Remove the line. Man. Yeah, okay. So for now we are just adding staging our index.html, but better way is just to write git add space dot. Okay. Here before entering that, I would like to show you all. You can see a sign here, chat. Can you see that? The U sign here, everyone. Yes. So that U sign means untracked. Okay. It's a Git status. We will talking about Git status in the next part. But for now, keep your eye also on this thing, how this thing changes. Okay. It's called untracked for now. That's what I'm gonna say this. Git add. Just see now. Git add. I've written, and now I enter. See. This is I have added this Git, and now it's changed to A. Okay. That means it's staged now. Our file is staged and ready to be committed. And after doing this part, we commit our file. Commit is basically, it's not like without commit our file won't be pushed to Git. But the thing is, we use commit because with commit, sorry, yeah, with commit we know that what changes we made at the time. For example, let's say I I'm making a website, and in that website I have made a, a feature called mm, help. For example, let's say I have made a box here, a feature called help, and after I made it at the starting, and then I started making other parts of the website, and then I see, wait a second, why did I made this thing? What did I change in this? So to remember what we have changed or what we have made, we use git commit m to, like a comments, so we can remember what we did. So here we gonna do git commit minus m, and since this is our first commit, we can write initial commit. Here in this blue part, you can see you can write actually anything you want. This is the part I'm talking about, the comment you do, so you can remember what changes you made in the code. Okay, so we click enter, and here you can see main root commit, initial commit, one file changed, one insertion plus. Okay, but let's get back here. We have already committed, and also, but we still don't see. If I refresh, we still don't see our index.html? Well, first of all, there are two reasons. One is we haven't linked our GitHub repo still to this to our code, and second is we still haven't pushed it yet. Okay, so for connecting, we use git remote add origin and the repo URL. Okay, so come here, the git this part, and just copy this URL, copy this link, and then come to our terminal and we write git, oh sorry, git remote add origin. Wait a second. Just let me check it for a moment. Yeah. So here we have added our origin, git remote add origin, and this is the our your repo link that we have copied from here. Okay. Do you guys get this? What I'm trying to say here? Okay. Guys, everyone responds so I can know if you get this or not. Which link you had copied? Okay. So when we come to our wait a second. When we come to our main dashboard, here you can see the Campus Unite repository we have just created. Come here, click on this, and this will open the repo UI code part. Just copy this URL, this particular URL, where you will see github.com, your username, and then the repo name you just created. Okay, copy it, and then write git remote at origin under a quotation and paste it, and then close the quotation mark. Okay. When will we get the access of recording the session? Uh, we'll see to that. Pooja will see to that. Okay. So yeah, where were we? Okay. Now let's get to the branch. Let's check which branch we are currently now. Git branch. Okay, we are on the main branch, so we don't need to actually write this git branch m origin. We are gonna only gonna write git push minus u origin main to push our code. Okay, git push minus u origin main. Okay, so let me explain what this means. We are using git, this is a command, and to push our code that we have just to push our file into origin main. Okay, so main is like a branch. Here you can see I searched for git branch and it said main. We are on the main branch. If you still don't understand main branch, it's all right because after this part there are also a part where I have explained the main. Okay, and I will get to it. So we are just gonna enter and okay, wait, remote. Okay, so I think there's been some problem. The person- Oh, okay, I get this. I actually I'm not using my original GitHub. That's why it said this. Okay, guys, can you just wait a minute? So I can again use again show you this from the starting. Wait a second. I would need to move this. You guys don't need to copy this. I'm just doing it so you all can understand easily. I'm going to be using my own GitHub profile to show you all. All right. So this is my GitHub. You see. Okay, if it shows master, all right. If it shows master, let me explain this part. Where everyone's saying I'm also getting master. So in the older versions of GitHub, the by default branch that we all had was master, but in English, master is like a derogatory term. So they updated it to main. If you don't see it, then you will have to do this. Uh, you will have to write this part. Git branch minus and main. Okay. If it's showing master, then write git branch and main, and then tell me if it's still showing that. Okay. Till then, I will need to set it up again. Just a second, guys. Sorry for this inconvenience. So I'm basically just changing it to my original ID so I can show you guys better. I think there was some problem in the previous one that I made. All right, you got it? All right. Okay. And now if I do this, okay, here you can see I come to this repository part, and now I'll be clicking on new. I'm creating the Campus Unite part again. This is my first Git repository. Let's go with that. Clicking on README again. So we will have already have a pre-made README file, create repository, and yeah, we are done here. So let's do this again. Sorry for all that inconvenience. Yeah, we are gonna again click Control plus tilde to open the terminal. Then we are gonna get init. You see, I already actually initialized the Git, so it's saying reinitialize existing Git repository. So it reinitialized this time, not initialized. Okay, so it remembers what we did, and then git add. We are gonna be staging this like we did previously. Now git after git add, we did git commit minus m. This is the initial commit. See, I just changed the message. It doesn't matter. It is the message that you write yourself so you can remember in the future what you did exactly at this point of the code. Then we click enter on branch main, nothing to commit. Wait a second. On branch main, nothing to commit. All right, all right. Git branch if I see. It shouldn't be showing like this. Wait a second, let me create the new folder. I think it's the issue because I already created it with another account. That's why. Campus Unite. new. Okay. And if I run this, okay, so I'm going to be creating a new index.html here, index.html created. I write out my message hi and I save it. And now to trust the author, I initialize it. Here you can see initialize empty git repository, and then we add this git add space dot done. Then we git commit -m uh, first commit. Okay, here, yeah, here you can see one file changed, one insertion. All right. Now we're gonna check our branch in which branch are we? So we are on the main branch. Uh, by the way, did this get solved? The main issue where you were getting you always showing master. Did it get solved? That respond. Okay, Purva got me. All right, Vimal got me. Okay, okay. I see everything. Everyone got this. So now we are gonna uh, add this code to our GitHub repository that we have made. Okay, so copy this, Control C, we copy, we come back to our terminal, and then we write git remote add origin, and then our URL. And then here we click, and uh, our folder is now linked with our repository that we have made here. So now we need to push this so we can see the index.html actually here that we have added this. So we do git push -u origin me. So for the first time when we push our code, so we write git push -u origin main. Why we use -u? -u, you can think of it like a GPS. Okay, like it's just an analogy. You can think of it like a GPS. So with -u, Git remembers where it has to put our code. If we, so that's why for the very first time we write -u, so it remembers where the code have to go, and then we click enter. And okay, we have some error. Rejected main fetch. Error failed to push some depths to it now. Hint updates were rejected because remote contains what it is not usually caused by another position pushing. Changes use git pull before pushing again. Okay, okay. Wait a second, guys. We have some issue here. All right. Okay, we are having some issue for now. Just give me a second, guys. I will see to it. Just give me a second. Sorry for this. Give me a second. Till then, you guys can do the same with the other files that I just. Okay, can you can create another folder and do the same steps if you want. Just wait a second. Yeah, okay, I got the problem. It was actually okay. Let me explain what happened. First of all, the thing is, you remember we added readme.file. So due to that, it created a problem. From now, what you have to do is do this. You have to force it. Okay, and the next time, this okay, I fumbled there. Don't add readme option. Okay, so wait, let me do this again. Share my screen. Yeah, tell me, is this visible? Is the screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. So everyone do this thing. Git push u minus u origin main and then minus minus force. And then tell me, is it working for you guys now? Everyone respond to the chat. Is it now working for you? Okay, let's continue moving. So yeah, so we have pushed our uh, folder into the GitHub, and now when we come here and refresh, then you see here we have added our index.html, and when we click on it, we see hi, the code we just did. Okay, so this is how you this is how you put your folder into the GitHub. And now let's come to the next part. I think the time is too long. Okay, so we are done with the starting a repository, and this is the daily loop, guys. Uh, Daily loop. What we used generally do is git status. We check our git status whether it's tracked, untracked, modified, or staged. Then we get add file name. If we are generally use git add dot space dot sorry, generally use git space add space dot. So it stages all the changes that you have made in the entire folder. Okay, not a particular one. So uh, make a habit of using this. Then we do git commit minus m and the message we want. Then we write at last git push to upload our code to GitHub. Okay, this is the daily loop we follow. Then git status are of four kind. First is untracked. When we create a new file that is not added to Git, we see this untracked. You remember, guys, when I created the file index.html and didn't do git add space dot, then it was showing a U sign that is untracked. Then the thing is when we use sorry when we add that file, we will see we saw a staged that is we saw a that is staged, and when we commit our file, so we see an unmodified. So it's all fine. It would be better if I show you an example, okay, rather than just theory. So we are going to create another file. Let's name this main.html, whatever we want. So here I have created this, and let's write hello there. Okay, wrote hello there, and then again opening this, we write git init, and yeah, okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, I was focusing on another one. That's why I didn't tell you. Yeah, main.html. I created this one, and okay, let's write hello. Okay, here you can see this is modified. Modified thing you're seeing. M means modified. Open the terminal. Control S. Git init. Already initialized that. Then I git add space. Now you see A. A means it's staged. It is staged and ready to be committed. Then we write git commit minus m minus, oh wait, first of all, git status. If I tell you this, yeah, here you can see it is staged. Okay, this thing is staged. Yeah, you can see here staged written, right? And now when we commit it, git commit minus m, something like a whatever, and enter. And now you can see the changes were made. And then we do git status. Here you can see nothing. Your branch is ahead of nothing to commit. Working clean tree. This means the this is unmodified. Okay, so we have nothing to modify here. Our everything is done basically. And yeah, that's the thing about git status. And then we come here, git add commit and push. I already told you guys, there's just the statements. Git add space dot stages all changes for the next commit. Git commit minus m initial commit is a safe checkpoint of the state changes, and git push is used to send your commits to GitHub. Do you guys understand this? Kindly do weekend session whenever you get time. All right, Manish, we will try. So, okay, I think we should continue. The next thing is git push minus origin main, git push origin main, and git push. Usually beginners get confused here. We also got confused at the start. If you remember, we had to write force, though that was some different reason. Here, git push minus origin main. We write this when we upload to GitHub, when we upload to GitHub and remember this branch, want him GitHub to remember this branch. And when we write git push origin main, it means upload code to the main branch on GitHub, and git push is usually what we write to upload code to the previously remembered branch. Okay, and wait, wait a second. Okay, let's do some Q&A type. Okay, let's see how much you guys know. Okay, first question, commit your choices. If your Git email doesn't match your GitHub email, your commits won't be linked to your profile. True or false? Tell me in the chat. Everyone, we also have to wrap up fast because, okay, yeah, true, correct. Then, which command initializes a new Git repository? Okay, B, 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 B. All right, all right. And a file changed but not yet staged is in which state? Tell me this. Some guys got wrong answer. Some are saying right. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm seeing the right answers. Yes. For the last part, it's modified. And okay, let's come to the next part. Okay, let's talk about branches. So, branches is a parallel timeline for your code. You can experiment, break things, and try ideas on a branch without touching the stable version living on main. Now, what happens in the branch? Suppose there is a company, it has a main branch that, and its main code is uploaded live. Okay, and a person is creating a feature branch, a person creating another thing. So they do this parallelly along the main branch, and then they do a pull request where they can merge their code if it's verified by the user. You can see someone is writing a bug fix code, then they merged it, and then someone is using making a feature branch, then they merged it here. So this is called branches. Okay, you can understand in like a time loop. If you have seen Loki, then you know something like this, if you remember. And again, yeah, most of you were seeing master, right? The reason is main is the most modern default branch. I already explained you. Older version had written this master, but now it is main. And then here are some core commands of Git branch. So if we want to see the local branches in our code, for example, here if I write Git branch, we see only main, right? Because that is the only branch we have here. But if we want to create a new branch, for example, let's say there's a person who's working on a feature program, so he will create a Git branch and its new name, for example, let's say feature. So Git branch feature added, but yeah, we have not yet changed to that branch. Okay, we have not switched to that particular branch. We are still on main branch. If you see, we are still on main branch. But in the feature list now, but in the list you can now see there is one main thing, feature added. Okay, so that is the thing. And the next part is Git switch name. If we want to switch to another branch, then we can just write. For example, we are on main branch, so you see it's green and star marked, right? If we want to switch to the feature branch, we write Git switch and the branch name that is feature. So yeah, switch to branch feature. And now if I write Git branch again, you can see here feature main, and this time feature is highlighted with a star mark, right? And the next part is create and switch to a new branch. Now let's say, see, we did two different steps, right? We first created and then we switched. If we want just to create and immediately switch, we use git switch minus c name. Okay, so for this, we write git switch. Let's say we are creating a new branch called bug fix switch. Wait, let me see the code again. Yeah, I'm right. Bug fix. Okay, and switch to a new branch bug fix. If you I see now, see I'm on bug fix branch. Okay, so that's what we use. And then there is git branch minus d name. If we want to delete a particular branch, then we use this. For example, let's say I have already added the code of feature in my main branch, and now I want to delete this branch. Then I will write git, wait a second, git branch minus d and feature. See here written deleted branch feature. And if I now again write git branch, I will see only two branches, that is bug fix and main. And if I want to switch to main again, then I will write git switch main. And this is says switch to branch main. Your branch is ahead of. Okay. So I have changed to branch main. Okay. This is the part. And let's see if there's no chat. Okay. Let's wrap up fast, guys. We are already pretty late. Then, okay. Wait a second. Then there is this merging. Okay. So merging is like I already said, when we create a branch, of course we want it to merge, right? We don't want just to let it be like that and don't want it to add it to the main. We don't want that, right? We want it to merge to the main branch, main line. So merging takes the changes from one branch and combines them into another. This is the code we used, right? Git switch main. We first switch to the main branch that is our main branch, and then we merge that branch. Then we merge the branch we want with the main. Okay, there are two kind of merge. First is fast forward merge, and the next is three-way merge. Fast forward, as you can see in the image, main had no new work, so it simply moves forward to include the branch feature branch. If I say, for example, in this, understand, uh, if I am here, can you see the arrow? Okay, I was here, then I said someone to create a feature branch, and I stopped the main branch at this point. Okay, then it won't be like this. That it will go like, sorry, it will go like this. It will just continue from here if I haven't added anything to main yet, and the feature part is completed. I hope you can understand that. So it will look something like this. Main part was here, nothing was added after this, so it continued from here and understood as a main branch. And then three-way merge is both branches had a new commit, so Git creates a merge commit to combine them. Like, see, this is a main branch, and I said someone to create some feature branch, and I added another code after this in the main branch. Then, as you can see, it connects like this. This is just theory, understand it. No, no practical work that way. Then, sometime what happens that there are some merge conflicts. Okay, so a conflict happens when the same lines of the same file were changed differently on both branches. Git asks, Git can't guess which version you want, so it stops and asks you. अब देखो, it's a good thing. For example, someone is editing the code and both edits the same line of code but different way. Someone, person A wrote something else, person B wrote something else, and now Git is confused that which one to push. So it stops and asks you that which one you want. Okay, that's what happened. Here you can see Git diff branch name. It is just to compare what are the changes in two different branches, like commits, branches, files. That's it. And yeah, so can you guys see this screen and just fast tell me the answer to this? What's the most modern branch name in the Git? B. Everyone respond, please. Okay, some are right, one or two are wrong. Let me tell you, it's main. Option number B, main. Okay, and then there is another question. If you can see, a merge conflict happens when the same lines of the same file are changed differently on both branches. True. Yeah, correct. 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 All right, let's get ahead. Then there is pull request. Okay, so what happens when you work in a company? Uh, Suppose your manager assigns you a task that I am giving you this part and do this. You did this, and you are requesting the manager or whatever whoever your senior is to add this feature into the main branch. That is called pull request. A pull request is a request to merge changes from one branch into another branch, usually from a feature branch into main, as I said. So okay, why we need it? Review code before it goes into the main code base, discuss changes and suggest improvements, run automated tests and checks, and prevent bugs from reaching production, and keep a record of why changes were made. These are the reason why we use pull request. And then we have pull command, git pull origin main. We use this because if we want, it is used to fetch and download the latest changes from the remote repository. Okay, so suppose there are some changes. Okay, you have the GitHub repository. Someone else made some changes, but it's not showing in your local folder that you have made. So you use this git pull origin main. What it does is it pulls the entire folder in the from the GitHub to your local repository. That is like we made now. We just made this website folder Campus Unite. So it is used for that. Okay. So whatever changes were made in GitHub, it will be shown to your local branches, and then you can change it according to your need. Then there are some undoing Git operations. Sometimes we uh, in Git it's pretty hard to undo one thing. So there are some operations we use to undo some files or things. As you can see, first case is undo state changes. We have staged a file. Okay, we have staged a file. We had did git add space dot. So one file is staged, but let's say we don't want that file to be committed yet. So we remove that. We use git reset. जो भी हमारा file name था, we use that, and then again we write git reset. So it unstages that particular file. Then we have case to undo the last commit. For example, we committed one thing, but we don't want that, and we want to undo it. That's where we write git reset head one. So as you can see, before it was like A, B, C, and when I did git reset head one, it became like A, B. Okay, and then we have case three, the final case, undo multiple commits. For example, we have too many commits, and then we move ahead. Then we use this git reset commit has. Okay, it is not used that widely, but it's good to know there's something like that. This and the last fork. A fork is a new repository that shares code and visibility settings with the original stream repository. So, for example, let's say there's a big company and they have their code on GitHub. You want that code. You want all of it. How are you going to do that? You use fork for that fork. You go to the company in the GitHub, and there will be option to fork. You use that, and that file will be uh, and that entire folder will be in your local GitHub. Okay, and this is the trick that I recently learned about, so I would like to show you guys. First is https github.dev. Uh, so okay, let me show you this. I'm gonna go to the my main ID. Okay, here you can see here you can see my portfolio. Okay, so this is my portfolio website in GitHub, and if I want to code, change the code or see the code uh, in browser and don't want to open my VS Code, what I'm going to do with this? This is pretty interesting. You guys should see this. I'm going to click here on the URL and change this .com part to dev. Okay, I'm going to change this to dev and see. As I did that, the my portfolio part is opened here in VS Code in my browser, not here, not in this. I can do this with any repository on GitHub. Okay, so you can try this out. This is a pretty cool thing that I found about. And another thing is, if this repository is online, and I still can't see the link to it, to how to view it, then I will use this githubbox.com. Nothing to do, just come here again to the URL GitHub, and then write box.com, and then it will take some time, but it will show you the live review of my website that I have made. So here you can see it will open something like this. If you want to see that particular website review, just click on this part, open a new tab, and this will open that repository's live web page. So as you can see, this is my web page. Okay, and yeah, well, wrapping up, this is all from my side, and thank you all for joining this session. It was a wonderful session, and yeah, handing over to you, Mike.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, for such an amazing informative session. I hope all of you enjoyed the workshop and learned the basics of Git and GitHub. This was just in beginning. So make sure you practice these commands after today's session and start building a GitHub profile. The certificates in the session link and the PPT will be shared in the group community. Before we wrap up, I have a few important announcements. If you have registered to the Campus Unite website, your participant certificate will be available from the dashboard. If you have not registered for the community member and did not created an account, but make sure that you created account. Uh, Another thing is, if you have joined today's workshop but have not registered on the Campus Unite website, so please do it as soon as possible and send your name, college, and email ID to my personal number. And also don't forget to explore our website. We will regularly organize our free workshop, tech lessons, competitions, challenges, quizzes, and many more. And many more exciting opportunities for the students are coming soon. You can also become a part of the growing community and stay updated with the all of the events. And if you have any questions related to today's workshop, you can connect with us. If anyone has a question. You can.
Does anyone have this question? I know we wrap this up pretty fast because we are already late on time, and I'm sorry for that. But if you have any question, I can solve that. Participation certificate. Don't worry, you will get that. Participation certificate, you will get it. So if you still have any questions, then man, should we open the
Uh,
group chat for some for a while, like for a half an hour, where they can ask the question, and then
I
I will
have I
reply to
yes,
all of them.
I have opened the group chat and I will share the email of both of us in the group. Okay.
Yeah. And guys, if you have any query, please reach out to me. I will be there. I
Kuch
think
minute ago, I said that who had not registered for the event but still joined the event, they can send your details to my personal number.
if you don't have any questions, then yeah, you can.
You can leave.
If you have any questions, then I will, I will try to answer them.
Uh,
Thank you for joining, everyone.
if you can open
Thank you,
your camera,
Sanjana.
we can
Thank
take
you,
a
Yasni.
photo.
Okay, session on Adobe Photoshop for UI UX. Okay, we will consider it, Manish.
Yes.
All right, Saurav, we will see to it. We will try. We are trying to do as much as we can.
Just share the community link in your college with the friends so that our community.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the love and support. Guys, again, if you have any query or any doubt, please reach out to me in the group chat. I will try to reply of all the messages.